Hello Zomboid fans and welcome back to the channel. I'm very excited to show you this new mod that has been out just a few days ago. This mod allows you to add your own custom NPCs that can be either hostile or friendly. And this mod is made by the same author of the Bandits mod and also the 1 week mod. Now because this mod uses the Bandits mod's frameworks, it allows you to set up where and when you can encounter each type of faction and NPC in the Zomboid world. You can customize each individual in each faction. You can customize appearance and also behavior, and trust me, there are many behaviors and skills that you can give to each of these NPCs. Here's the thing that I love about this mod. You can use this mod to add your own style of gameplay. For example, I love stalker games and I can just add a few extra mods that allow me to add stalker games items like clothes and even weapons. And then I can add them to these custom NPCs, which I can later on encounter. Unfortunately, right now many of the stalker assets mods are only available on build 41, but I hope that they can see this video and make them available for build 42. You can also make a John Wick style character and make it so that he can survive against the Nox Mafia. Well, I don't know. There's no limit to how you can customize your gameplay with this mod. This mod will work both on build 41 and also build 42. So when you create your own custom factions and also NPCs, they are saved on your local files, which reside in Zomboid Lua Bandits folder. This means you can easily share your custom NPCs with your friends, but that's not all. Another thing that you need to see is that if you install mods that add more content like new weapons or backpacks, you can use these assets and add them to your own custom NPCs and factions. There's no real limit on what you can do thanks to this mod. If you combine the Bandits mod and the NPC customization mod with 1 week mod, you get some amazing dynamic customizable gameplay. You can tell the mod to specifically add these NPCs that you made to the 1 week mod, which can open many doors to creating custom content. For example, you could add a few NPCs and make the Last of Us story here on Zomboid. So now I'm going to show you how to add and customize your own NPCs and factions. So if I go to my mod list right now, you can see that I have Bandits activated and also have Bandits week 1, which allows you to play the first week in Zomboid without any zombies. Very interesting as well. And you can also pair Bandits Creator with these two mods. You can either go for, just bandits, which you can encounter as time goes by, or you can use it with Bandits week 1. So not only you can create bandits, but you can also create, for example, citizens or other type of NPCs. So I'm just gonna enable this. So when you enable the mod, you will see a new menu in the main menu called Bandits Creator. And these are all the factions that you can use. And you can also edit them, you can change them, you can do whatever you want. Now let's say that I want to create a new faction. For example, it's going to be like the Last of Us faction. I press new clan here, and as you can see, this will be the first NPC that you can create for this faction. Now if you look up here, you have save to, and you can see it's right now it's local. Then you have bandits, and you can also inject this into Bandits week 1. So I'm using Bandits week 1 right now as my my gameplay, and I'm going to call this the first NPC, NPC 1. Then I can, change this guy however I want. So for example, I don't know, let's make him look a little bit like a survivor here. Right, top shirt. Make him look something like this. Let's give him like a knife or something. There are so many weapons now that you can like select from. And the funny thing is that you add mods, you can have those modded weapons used by these NPCs. So like you can really like create some amazing encounters. Let's give him also like a pistol. And down here we have also something called expertise. They're basically what skills these NPCs have. So for example, he can be an assassin, he can be a breaker, an electrician. So for example, if he's an electrician, right? If this guy wanders around the base and he's hostile, he can turn off your generator, right? So, you know, same thing with mechanics. He can like disarm your car or like steal a tire or something. Thief is pretty much the same. And then there's something called Zombie Master, which is really scary. So he can grab a horde of zombies and then get it to your house or your, you know, hideout, wherever. So it's really scary. Like, be careful what skills you're going to give him. And they can have up to 3 skills. So for example, this guy can be an assassin, a breaker, and an electrician. So you can imagine this type of NPC going to your hideout, turning off the electricity, breaking in your hideout, and then pretty much take you out. Down here we also have some stats like health, strength, sight. So you can, you know, change those however you want. Anyway, so I'm pretty satisfied with this character right now. So I'm just going to press save. And this is going to create this new faction. Now, we're not done yet, because we need to call this faction something, right? So I'm gonna call it the Last of Us NPCs, for example. And I'm gonna set these guys to be friendly, for example. And they can also be companions. So if I see this guy, I can be like, hey, you wanna join my faction? And he can say, you know, yes or no. So these guys can be set to spawn on the first day, or, you know, whatever days you want. Now, because I'm using week 1, I want these guys to spawn maybe day 10, right? And they can just keep spawning until, you know, the end. Because these are basically years, right? That's probably 4 or 5 years. Anyway, spawn chance, you don't want to set this too high. Like, for example, you don't want to set it to 100%. You might want to set it like 0.5, for example. That's a pretty good, you know, number. Group size, if I had more NPCs here, I could set them to be like from 1 to 10. If I had 10 of them. But right now it's going to be 1:1. Because I only have 1 NPC. And you also have zone chance. So they can only spawn in the urban environment, or, you know, in a forest or wilderness area. And then when you're done, press save. And that will be used by the week 1 Bandits mod or the Bandits mod, whatever, depending what mod you're using. So as you can see now, they are placed here, the Last of Us NPCs. I can go back and re-edit this, you know, I can add more. And then if you want to delete them, you have to go into your Zomboid local files and delete like a text file that is there. And when you load the game up, you can basically see this one removed. Also made a Stalker 2 faction right now. They are just individuals in one group, as you can see. And I customized them like this. They're very, you know, Stalker inspired. And I can add another one. For example, I can add another Stalker here. That's more like army style Stalker. So for example, can give him a jacket like this. Give him something like this as well. Nice green pants. That looks a bit hideous, but whatever. And if you press right click here, you can remove the item. Right, let's give him some boots. Give him some nice boots here. Right, there's a lot of stuff that you can add. So for example, let's see, jacket, full top tank. I think there's stuff like harnesses, masks. You can give him a mask, for example. And we can color this by pressing the color here. Make it like this, yep. Where is the bandale? What is it called, bandale? You know, that thing that you strap around your torso. I think it's here. Sweater. Yeah, you have so much stuff that you can add here. It's amazing. So let's give him some gloves as well. These are fine. We also can give him a funny pack. Although I don't see it. But that's because... oh, there is something there. I saw something pop up. Oh yeah. Look at this. Yep. That's pretty nice. Oops. Holster. I think it's here. Oh yeah, it's here. Where the holster is. Nice. Look at that. Let's give this guy a shotgun, right? Let's see. Nice shotgun. There you go. Secondary weapon. Let's give him very basic revolver here. And you can also change how much ammunition you want to give him. And obviously, if you kill this guy, right? If you encounter this guy and you kill him, you can pretty much take all his stuff. Let's give him an axe as well. Let's give him a very basic axe. So, you know, if I manage to kill this guy, it's not like an overpowered experience. And actually, let's give him a crowbar. A forged crowbar. That's fine. And we can also give him a backpack. Let's see. Give him something that's like army style. That's not bad. So yeah, we can call this Stalker 4. And we're gonna save him on Bandit Week 1. Let's see, expertise. He's a cook. He's a medic. Let's do recon. Right, let's see. He's a thief. And let's see. Tracker? Let's make him a tracker. Let's give him some health. And some sight. There you go. And we created a new character here. So now I can set these to be 1:4. That 1:3. And you can keep creating them. Oh, and by the way, you can also clone them. So I can press clone here. And this, as you can see, clones them very quickly. So you can, you know, change maybe a few things. For example, let's do this here. Right, let's give him some mustache. So you can't see it. I think that's fine. Right. Let's change the bag as well. And as you can see, I kinda, you know, made another one. Let's not give him a pistol. Let's give him, you know what? We can give him a bomb here. Give him a bomb. There you go. And instead of this, we're gonna give him a canteen. So, Stalker 5, gonna be in Bandits Week 1. Yep. And let's make Electrician, Assassin, and Medic. Make this guy a little bit weak. Well, there you go. I made it a new NPC in just a few seconds. So, you know, you can change and create your own story, basically. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and like if you want to see more videos like this. Bye and thank you for watching.